This secret thing inside this box has been the reason I've been able to gather infinite motivation towards achieving my goals. Now, I know you're probably tempted to skip the video and just see what's inside, but if you do, you will not get it. You will not understand this because it requires context. The gadget, the thing here inside here by itself is nothing amazing, but this thing has literally been able to generating the infinite motivation just because I've been able to use it right. So let me first give a quick intro and then I'm gonna actually move into this. I'm gonna share my story and I'm gonna tell you how I've been able to get infinite motivation dozens of times throughout my life, which literally allow me to go all in on one thing for 8, 10, 12 hours every single day. So if you're struggling right now to find motivation and you're just not sticking through, perhaps you have a lot of distractions, perhaps there's something that is stopping you from being able to go all in and fully concentrate, and you do want to concentrate on that thing, you do want to see the results from that thing, whether that's, I don't know, fitness, you want to have a good physique and you want to put in the work, you want to stop eating the bad food, perhaps it's business, you want to achieve financial freedom, you want to lock in, you want to absolutely change your life. Perhaps, I don't know, it's studies or school. You want to study a lot and then you want to get into some university or something. Whatever it is, right? We will always have some things that are standing in the way and they are blocking us from, let's say, fulfilling our full potential and going all in. But that does not mean that you cannot operate at, let's say, 80% capacity and still be going, let's say, 8 hours a day on something. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard because I've been able to replicate that exact process several times in my life. And I'm not old, I'm only 17. But since the beginning, since my childhood, the key to making the most amount of progress at a certain area was simply for me going all in. It was obsession. For example, um, uh, I used to be very, very into, let's say, drawing at first. I would, sit and draw like 8 hours a day just because I saw some YouTube videos and I would get motivated and see some other people drawing these crazy things, this crazy portraits or landscapes, and I would be like motivated by it. I wanted to do the exact same thing, and I would just sit there, 10 hours a day trying to draw something. Then another thing was origami. I would see these super cool paper airplanes, which literally look like real aircrafts, just smaller. And I wanted to really, really replicate it. And I spent like 10 hours a day, literally just a big piece of paper, following a YouTube video, which is, I don't know, 2 hours long, pausing it and then folding it, folding it, folding it, folding. And I'm not sure whether you already when you've already started to pick up the pattern, but the key here was obsession, right? One of the keys here was obsession. But then also another goal, another another thing that really really helped me, and it's been way more important than obsession, because obsession first needs to occur. Even if there's something that you want to achieve and you really want to get good results in it, and you want to be obsessed, right? It does not necessarily mean that you can instantly become obsessed if you don't know how. So I want to share exactly uh, this secret, if you could say, thing that has allowed me to really really see tremendous results, and actually break through and achieve a very very, let's say, cool thing in my life. And there are only hundreds of people in the world who've been able to do the same. So I want to show you what this thing actually is. So I'm not sure whether you'll be able to understand by the box, but it's a Rubik's Cube. I used to be a professional Rubik's Cube solver, and I would I would solve Rubik's cubes nonstop. My brother once got gifted a Rubik's Cube. I accidentally mixed it up, and I wanted to really learn how to, reassemble it for him because he was angry. I had to, reassemble it. And then once I did that, once I watched the YouTube video and I reassembled it, I was like, okay, that's cool. I want to learn more. I started learning more. And then the key here that changed literally everything and that I will never forget and I will be using for the rest of my life when want to set goals was simply seeing some North Star. It's finding your North Star. For me, it was solving a Rubik's Cube in under 10 seconds. I saw some guys, solving a Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds. It looked so cool for me. And when I decided I wanted to achieve that goal, which I didn't really believe in at first, I just went all in. Year, 2 years, I went all into cubing, speed cubing. I would spend 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, literally just every single time, cube in my hands. I would carry it everywhere. My parents would get super angry about the sound it would make, and just because I was always using it. But what it goes to show here was that every single time when I would go all in my life on something, I would have like a North Star. I would have something that was like a shiny object that I really wanted to attain. And it wasn't like, because if you want to make more money and you just have, let's say, a goal that you want to make more money, you will not be motivated by it. You will always just see, okay, I know the process I need to follow to make more money, which is, I don't know, a certain job or a hustle that you're doing that you just need to work more. But if you don't have like a North Star, a thing that, is like, okay, I want to make that amount of money. I want to buy this thing. I want to have that. You will not be motivated. You need to find something that is so big. Whenever you think about that thing, you always get excited about it. You're like, damn, I really want that thing. If you will have that North Star, your life will absolutely and completely change forever. If you will have that one thing that literally is like, I will do anything for it, you will not struggle to get motivation. You will not be looking for videos like these on how to get more motivation, on how to lock in better, on better routines, on what type of music you should listen whilst working. No, you will simply have a goal that is bigger than everything else. And once you have that thing, you will find a way to achieve it. Once you have a goal that is like, I must have it, and there's no one who can prevent me from having it, you will find a way to attain it. You will find a way to go around all the people who are talking negatively. You're gonna find a way to overcome all the obstacles that appear along the way. You will not be falling into ruts and be experiencing a lack of motivation just because you have a goal that is bigger than everything else. So I highly urge you, in every area of your life where you want to excel and exceed, find something tangible, right? Something specific that you want to have, that you want to really have. And once you have that thing, simply go all in. You will not even have to try. Once you have that thing that you're like, damn, I really want this, and you have all the reasons why you want this. You imagine, for example, solving the Rubik's Cube um, in 10 seconds. Why did I want to do this? I thought, damn, I would look so cool. Other people would think so highly of me. They would think I'm smart. They would think I'm this. And I also think like it's very cool if I just get a mixed cube, I do some movements, 10 seconds later, it's solved. I would be like a super genius. Like, I would feel better. And once you have the reasoning behind why you want to achieve the goal and how it would make you feel and how others will perceive you, that becomes so strong. And some people say, well, it doesn't matter what other people think. No, it does, because it is one of the strongest motivators. Us humans, we are social creatures. We care about what other people think. If someone insults you or says something bad about what you're doing, you're going to be thinking about it all day. You care what other people are saying. So you might as well use this to your advantage. Instead of carrying the negative things, build yourself into a person which will receive the positive things, which will receive praise. So I highly urge you to find your North Star. Find something that is going to be bigger than the process, that is going to be bigger than the struggle. So you will not be thinking, I have to do this process, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, you're always thinking about the goal, about what you want to achieve. And then the process is only the vehicle you're taking. You're not even thinking about the work that you're going to have to put in. You're simply locking in, you're doing it, and you're into flow. You're not even feeling bad. You're just feeling like, I'm getting close to my goal. I'm seeing the results. I can't wait to get it out. I will do whatever it takes. I might spend years. I might spend 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day working on it, but I will get it. Thank you for watching. Lock in, find your North Star, and most importantly, God bless you.